What's up YouTube, God4Man221 here, and welcome back to our Company Appears 2 online commentary. This is one of the shorter matches, but I thought it's important to show how really to aggressively take the steps over basically as the British. We're also playing with the Americans and the Russians by Lipton and Private Roy, who is a subscriber, I believe. Yeah. Anyway, so Lipton and I are in the north here, and Lipton's building an AT thing. It actually is nice to give you cover. Probably a good thing to do. So I'm going to basically be focusing on the middle with the British. And I'm going to be going up against, it looks like two Wehrmacht players. They have two Wehrmacht players and one OKW player who has the dagger. Back when we had Rome 2 against COH 2. And it was kind of competition who could play more hours or something. And kind of Heroes won that match. And so we got some cool little decal. Anyway, I'm saving up some manpower to immediately go for the platoon command post so I can actually get some snipers early on. I figure that'll be quite good on this open map. I basically pick off the Germans before they even get to the field. And the subscriber is in the south here. Call him Private, that'll be his shortened name there. He's going up against the OKW, and looks like he's going to get doubled here. I don't think Kuwanga should be allowed to capture territory. I think they should fix that eventually. But honestly, every time they update a patch, they've really messed this game up a little bit. It is very hard to win as the Allies, I've found. And it's like, it's so much easier to play as the Axis lately, it seems like. Anyway, so I have a nice little Vickers in our trenches here. This is just like World War I. The trenches defending points, defending territory. And we're going to get engaged by some troops over here. Lipton is up north, and he's going to start capturing some territory. There's a rifleman here. I'm going to get into cover here. I will gladly take this engagement any day with these guys here. And I'm just going to try to hide behind the trench, but I'm going to make sure to capture this. So he's going to be pushed back. Command post is unlocked, and the sniper is coming out. And they do have their own little sniper. So you can see Grenadiers are going to start pushing into the machine gun, but I can't see them because of fog of war, so... Yeah, you can see like around the edge there. Private's getting pushed back in the south here. He's getting double teamed though, so that's no real big deal, because Lipton's allowed to basically roam around up north unopposed, which is great, because we actually control in this field here that I've taken. And yeah, this is very... They have a lot of pioneers, so... Really not a strong force in the south, though. They're going to get some more Volksgrenadiers, and they have some machine guns, but a lot of pioneers. Just interesting, interesting point there. Lipton's going to capture more territory up north. I'm just kind of sitting here. I brought my sniper. I got to be careful with him, but Kupowagen's actually going to try to flank my position. I'm very afraid of getting flanked on this side, so I have to be careful. These anti-tank snipers basically can destroy Kupowagen. 2 or 3 shots of these will destroy him. Lipton is getting engaged. He's barbed wired. Notice how he's barbed wired on this side. That will basically deny his opponent's cover, and that's what experienced players do. Let me kind of care less about the missions up north. I mean, they're all attached now. But I have 2 marksmen that are trained, and they keep... Look at this. Very dangerous. Very, very close here. You can see he actually managed to turn there. I'm going to try to keep going in and out of cover here. Force him back. You can see 2 or 3 shots and his Kupowagen will die, basically. He's going to get slowed down on the water. Or not at all. He's going to retreat very quickly. I turn my MG and I'm like, this is exactly what I should not have done. Thankfully, my opponent does not see this. I'm going to set up my MG quickly, but he's going to go right on the very edge here. I'm going to start picking away at him with my own sniper. Second sniper's coming out here. Snipers are actually quite fun to use. He's down to 2 men on this squad here, and the other guy's shooting at him. And thankfully, Lipton's force is going to come over here and outflank that. I'm trying to help my opponent my ally take back the south here. And I will provide some kind of assistance. I do have my own 2 snipers up here. They can take down half a Grenadier squad. It doesn't matter if you're Vet 1 or Vet 3. These sniper bullets do not usually miss very often. So they've kind of fortified along here, though, which is a little worrisome. and they're actually going to start bombarding us with mortars. So basically, the tip I'd give for snipers is that you want to have one or two units kind of screening. So these guys are screening for my snipers, so I'm not going to run into some like Lukes or something. And then they can't hide, so behind cover. So keep that in mind. So we're going to move up here to the MG mortar, and they're facing the exact wrong way. So I see the MG setting up. I'm not going to retreat. I'm actually going to take out the mortar here, which I will do. They've been wiped out. I'm now going to focus on the MG. Lipton's going to flank that. Never mind, I'm trying to kill this mortar here. So this is very dangerous. I'm going to pick off two of them. I'm going to get that, or one of them. I'm going to get the hell out of there. So we're forced to retreat there, but that's not that big a deal. I do have another MG coming out. I really want to help cover this flank over here. Anyway, our opponents, I don't know what they were doing with the, this is way too many pioneers. I think they're actually, yeah, just two of them down here, but he's got a lot of pioneers. His name is Crazy Man. He's got 3 pioneer squads. Yeah, I don't agree with that choice at all there.
Anti-tank gun ready to do some damage.
Grab an anti-tank gun in case they try to, you know, basically move up and try to kill my snipers here. So they're going to start coming back. I have my MG and I'm like, oh great, we're screwed here, so I'm going to try to get back. These guys will be reinforced here shortly. And he's just going to let my MG go, which is good there. So I'm going to set up here on the hill. And I can actually somehow see him through the trees. I don't know if this is a glitch or something, but I can like see his guys down there through the trees. He thought he was safe, which he wasn't. Anyway, we have a scout car coming out, so we do have to be careful of that with my snipers here, but we are dominating the battlefield. Now in the south, we're having a little bit of issues, but that should be overcome shortly. I'm after all getting ready to grab a switch up to the Cromwell if I can. AT gun is out, so we're holding this field pretty easily. And Private is going to keep, yeah. He's going to need some mortars of some sort there. Or, because they're so focused on the front, just to keep flanking. So I have my snipers back into position. You can see
our capture point. They're trying to take it.
Lipton is upgrading this command post to help hold that. So I'm going to pick him off. I actually double tapped him. So I hit his rear armor there, and he knows I'm now covering. I'm going to help my ally down here.
Infantry ready to spot and attack.
Wiped out that full squad right there, so I'm going to move up. And then we get pushed over here. They're suppressed. I have my snipers here. Just going to make sure I don't get rifle grenaded because they're so close to each other. So we're working pretty well together, at least Lipton and I. And I do need an ambulance here, so hopefully Lipton will bring it over so I can help reinforce and heal up my units. And I see all these units right here. This one, my snipers are going to start doing some work, start picking these guys off, especially the ones with the anti-tank. And their selling position should begin to collapse here. Lots of troops are coming towards my units, though, so I do have to be careful. He is healing up my machine guns here, so we are in a good protected position here with my snipers. We are double tapping some of these guys, though, which is not good. But yeah, just not a good engagement for him. Attacking uphill with anti-tank and machine guns. Like I said, I'm going to bring this guy over to help heal. He does have a mortar half-track here, so you have to be careful of, and a scout half-track, scout cart. We're going to continue to try to basically take over the side position here. Now we know there's a machine gun here, so I'm actually going to move up, start picking them off. Snipers are great for support against support weapons. They're a real good counter to machine gun spam. Oh, he actually hit the gun there. I think they double tapped that one guy where he missed. So machine gun's down. He's got more troops here. And yeah, we just have enough. Nice fire grenade there. We have enough troops to basically overwhelm this whole position here, which I'm going to try to do. Got to get that guy back, which I do. So we're gonna go around the fire. I don't want to get my guys injured. And he has a half-track move up here. That blood stuff is actually from that thing there. And instantly decided to surrender. So you might say, why did you just show us a 10-minute replay? Basically, if you look at the map here, we were able to control the whole northern sector. Lipton was pushing them back in the center. I was using my snipers effectively and already had 20 kills with them in the first 10 minutes. So they were able to kind of hold some of their territory, but their whole strength was in the south here, and we were starting to collapse that, and we would be able to take back this whole position. And that doesn't mean, I was going to get some tanks very soon anyway. So that's basically why we were, why we won. Private was able to basically hold this position long enough and keep them busy enough for us to dominate the center north of the map, and then we were able to flank down. So these guys did an excellent job. So here's the kills in this case you guys are interested. 28 kills, only 10 losses, and they were pretty negative. Alright, good game to our opponents. Hope you enjoyed this replay, and I'll see you in the next episode.